All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a top 10. We're going to be counting down up until halfway through The Walking Dead Season 5, which is up to Episode 9, not including, of course, including Coda and all of that. And prior, what are the top 10 best episodes of The Walking Dead television series on AMC so far? Alright, and of course this contains spoilers, as all my videos do, as we're going to be taking a look at the different episodes, going to be giving my quick thoughts on each one and why I placed them where I have for the list. List will also be in the description. If you guys missed my trailer, it's a custom fan trailer I created. It's in the channel. Go ahead and click the channel name below. I'll also put the link in the description because I want you guys to check it out if you missed it. Basically, it's a trailer just for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 5. Season 6, kind of applicable to Season 6 as well, too. I almost named it Season 6. Maybe I'll change the name after this season ends. But anyway, I wanted to make a music video. I call it Dead Inside. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. I think it turned out pretty damn good. I had to turn about 10 different characters into zombies, and it took like 15 hours to make. So, yeah, I'm not kidding. 15 hours for a 2-minute, 40-second video. So, check it out if you missed it, and I hope you like it. And that's why some people asked, Trev, why didn't you put out a video on Monday or Tuesday? You broke your rule where you always put out videos. Well, yeah, I know, but it's the holidays. Walking Dead's not on, so there aren't as many topics. And I had this idea. I'm like, man, this would make for a cool video, so I got to do this, and I just felt compelled to do it. So there it is for you guys. Check it out if you you haven't seen it yet, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I put a lot of effort into it. I worked really hard on it, so I hope it impacts you. It gets you the way I wanted it to impact you. That said, if you guys heard the clip at the beginning of it, what season is it from? What season is it? It's from Season 3. That's right, it's from Season 3. We're going to talk about it, but yeah, I did the video, why Season 3 is my favorite season. If you guys missed that one too, it's in the channel too. Check it out. And, Season 3, tons of action, right? Yeah, but there was character development in it too. Not as much. But as usual, I wouldn't say, or as we've had, last couple of seasons on different characters. But we had Clear, with Morgan, and that line from the beginning of the video was in that. And that's one of my favorite lines, especially when Rick says, I know. Awesome. Just awesome. Check it out. Okay, so let's get into the list before I, ramble on too long here. Let's start with number 10. So basically, the list is pretty much the same as it was after the end of Season 4, but now we've incorporated the first half of Season 5. So where do they stack up? Where do they sort in terms of order? We're talking the top 10 best episodes to the very best one. So number 10. Number 10 is going to be the Season 2 finale, Episode 13, Beside the Dying Fire. Still an awesome episode. Still an awesome finale. We went from having a season where it sometimes felt stagnant, on this farm, not a lot happening, not a lot changing aside from what happened with Shane. Yeah, a lot of things happened with Randall and Shane and that, but in terms of, the group and that, and finally we get this herd that comes through, boom, we have the first appearance of Michonne, we have the group getting separated, we have the first view of the zoom out shot of the prison, just an awesome episode. I'll have to go back and watch it sometime. I haven't watched it for a while, but from what I remember, yeah, just incredible episode, and one of the best finales we've ever had. That's the number 10. Number 9 is going to be from Season 3. Oh, yeah. Killer Within, Season 3, Episode 4. Double Death episode. Huge, unexpected episode. I remember the first time I saw that episode, I was going into it, watching it, just thinking we were going to get some kind of like Season 2, like slower pace. Things are slowing down now. Everything's going to be, a lot, maybe a few zombies, but, nothing too big. And we got Killer Within. Found out that, Andrew was the one who had been watching Carol. And, yeah, just an incredible episode with the saddest ending I have ever seen in The Walking Dead. One of the saddest endings ever in a TV series. I cried when I watched it the first time. Yeah, man, I did, and it's the saddest moment. I put it in my saddest moment video too. Killer Within. That's number 9. Number 8 is going to be from Season 2, Better Angels. That's Episode 12. Of course, the final Shane episode. I like 18 Miles Out too, for different reasons. That's a great episode also in the White Oak Civilian, and the theme when it's time for you to come back, and they go and just wow, awesome stuff in that one too. But for this one, I'm going to go with Better Angels episode 12, just because it's the last one, and man, the first time seeing that, it was spoiled for me, but still it was epic as hell to actually see it play out, even though it was ruined for me. Somebody from AMC leaked it, and I saw it online because I was doing reviews week to week back then, way back from season 1. So that's number 8. Number 7, going to be This Sorrowful Life, Merle's final episode, season 3, episode 15. Incredible episode, probably better than that season finale, I'd have to say, season 3 finale. It could have been the finale by itself, and maybe it should have been. It was just, man, so awesome, to see Merle go in there, and he's lighting guys up, and just the strategy with the zombies, just like zombie movie type epicness to another level, because we actually care a lot about Merle. We like him a lot, and I like how unpredictable he was, how twisted he was, how, as badass as Daryl is, his brother is just this chaotic, like, older, crazier, tougher version of Daryl. Maybe not tougher anymore, but crazier version, that's for sure. And oh man, I loved it. Love to see it. That's number 7. Number 6 is going to be What Lies Ahead. One of the best premieres ever, second best premiere ever for me. Really great. It was extended, actually, longer than usual episodes. You had Carl getting shot with the deer. You had the scene with Andrea and the RV zombie, the herd that comes through. Really cool episode. What a way to start off the second season. Just an incredible start to it, that's for sure. I think they wanted to do a lot more big things like that, and unfortunately they didn't get a chance to, but it was really, really cool in that season anyway. Later on, of course, we've had some awesome stuff. So that's number 6. Number 5, going to be season 3, episode 12, and that is Clear. Yeah, Clear. I mean, like I said like I said earlier with that video I did, the trailer, the fan trailer. Just the stuff with Morgan, man. Like just getting to find out. He literally went from us having no idea what was going on with him to having developed all the way up to that point where they were at that time in the series, which was like over a year later. And Lenny James's acting just like filled the gaps. Like it filled it. Like, you didn't need to see all of the scenes, even though it would have been cool to see it if they'd done a flashback. And I think they still should do a flashback before an intro, before Morgan finds the group. Do like a flashback of his son and his wife and what exactly happened. They should do that. But it would have been cool to see it, but we don't really need to see it based on his acting, because the way he sells that performance is so amazing, man. It's one of the best character episodes ever. It's kind of Morgan's equivalent to Shane's Save the Last One. It's just an amazing episode, and for a long time it was my favorite episode of The Walking Dead, because I love Morgan too, and I remember seeing him from the very beginning, seeing what happened with his wife, thinking that his acting even then was just incredible. He was crying with the rifle and everything, and just getting to find out what happened with him. What an awesome character. Can't wait to see him meet up with the rest of the group, and that's why Clear is number 5. So now we're in the top 5. Number 4, from season 5, episode 3, 4 Walls and a Roof. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Just the impact of the final, it's an awesome episode. Seeing what happens with the hunters. Yes, they could have expanded it longer. Yes, they probably could have benefited from spreading it out more and expanding it, but it was condensed to a shorter story, and the conclusion was, it was pretty goddamn epic, man. It was pretty exciting, when you had the vulnerable inside. You had Gareth and the others come in, the way they shot it so that you didn't really realize that Rick and the others were behind them as they walked in, they walked out, that kind of thing, of the schoolyard and all that, setting up for later on when the glass breaks and everything, and the zombies come through. Just an awesome episode. Bob, Sasha, the feeling, and just wow, just a horrific, crazy horror type episode, man. I really, really liked it. But it's definitely for me going to be near the top. I'm going to put it at number 4. Number 3 is still from season 2, episode 7, pretty much dead already. Wow, just even still, the scene with Sophia coming out of the barn is one of the biggest changes in the characters in the series. Like, the way they shift after seeing that is still just it resonates with me, that scene. That's one of the best that's one of the biggest and best scenes in all The Walking Dead. Unexpected and unpredictable, and it does everything The Walking Dead does best. It brings you something you didn't see coming, makes you feel, and you get that feeling the first time you watch. It's like, oh shit, like, I did not see that. It's like a twist, and also it does a lot to the characters, and oh man, it's just wow, what a touching scene. It's just so sad. It's crazy. It's got to be one of the saddest up there too. I forgot about that one in my saddest video. I forgot to mention it, but yeah, it's always there. Season 2, episode 7, pretty much dead already. Awesome. And even the title, like, pretty much dead already. Like we're just getting started in the show, and they're all pretty much dead already. So think about that for a minute. Think about the trailer I did. Anyway, so going on from there, it's like one of the biggest themes in The Walking Dead, them suffering a death with regards to their humanity, right? Anyway, we'll go forward because I don't want to talk too much about that. I want to count down the rest. So just 2 more. Number 2 is No Sanctuary. Yeah, so the premiere for season 5 is in the number 2 slot. Just an incredible premiere. Just something different, something else from what that one really did bring the action. That one had, you got Carol coming in there like Rambo. It was just insanely exciting. You got Rick and the others escaping, killing, and explosions, and zombies, and Martin, and oh my God, was it fun to see Sasha stab Martin. And, and just awesome premiere. One of the biggest episodes of The Walking Dead ever. I'm going to put it at number 2. It was almost number 1, but for me, it's just narrowly behind it, but it still is an unforgettable episode for Carol fans, for the people like Terminus. Man, Rick and the others, of course. What an awesome episode. So that's what I'm going to put at number 2 is No Sanctuary. Season 5, episode 1. And finally, you guys already know. You already know what it is. Too Far Gone, of course. Season 4, episode 8. Mid-season finale. Biggest episode of The Walking Dead ever. The actual finale for the Governor story arc kind of broke the mold of having a season finale where these things end. Just got it done there. Oh man, what can we say about it aside from the fact that it was just Herschel, the tank, the destruction, explosions, Daryl and Rick and the baby and the mystery of what happened to the baby during the break, and did Tyrese save her, did he not, that kind of stuff, and just oh man, just the best episode ever. Still the best episode ever. I miss David Morrissey as the Governor as the villain. He's a really, really cool villain, and for me, he's probably, until we see Negan, he's like the number 1 zombie apocalypse villain, for me. Compared to any other Walking Dead villains, compared to any other zombie movies, he is the quintessential zombie apocalypse villain to me. He's Rick's Joker to Batman until we see Negan. So that should be fun. And Kevin Durant, by the way, I wanted to touch on this as well. I don't think he's officially cast for Negan, but they've approached him with it, so I think he'll say yes. I mean, it'd be career suicide not to say yes to that, because he's in The Strain and other stuff. He's a big actor, don't get me wrong, but that could be a huge role because the show's so big. It's a huge show, so he won't turn that down. If he took the role in The Strain, and The Strain's awesome, but hardly anybody watches it, which is a shame because I love the show. I review it too. But if he took that role, I'm sure he's going to take the role of Negan for sure. So we'll see how it goes, but he should be Negan, and I think he'll do a good job. I'm happy with it now after I've thought about it for a little while. He's great in The Strain, so, and he'll be good. He's intimidating physically. He's physically big and tall and strong and everything, so he'll be a good villain too. So we'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, there's my top 10, starting from 10: Beside the Dying Fire, Killer Within, Better Angels, This Sorrowful Life, What Lies Ahead, Clear, Four Walls and a Roof, Pretty Much Dead Already, No Sanctuary, and Too Far Gone. That's it for this one, guys. Let me know what your top 10 are, maybe just your top 3 favorites. Write them in the comments below. And I may have another one for tomorrow for you guys. Definitely check out the trailer if you haven't seen it, or if you want to watch it again, check it out again. I've watched it about 10 times. I got zombie nightmares when I was making it. Started seeing zombie guts in my dreams. Gave Jess nightmares too. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Please like it if you like it. Favorite if you want to favorite it. Share it if you want to support me. And that's it for this video. See you for the next one. As always, it's Trev. Saying peace.